team, and welcome back to JayneMasseyFitness. In today's video I'm going to be taking you through one of my upper body pull sessions, mainly targeting the back, but we do work on some rear delt exercise along with the biceps. I tend to work my back in between my leg sessions along with a push session, just to give the illusion of the waist to booty ratio. So it creates this illusion of a smaller waist and a wider back towards the top. Like all my sessions, we begin with a warm-up of dynamic stretches, followed by an exercise with little or no weight. Here we've got the Smith bent over row, 3 sets of 15, continuing that warm-up. Moving on to our first exercise, this is the T-bar row. Some of you may also know this is the landmine as a fixed point. I'm going to be using a double D handle on this rather than using the actual T-bar itself. The T-bar is a great piece of equipment, here obviously working my back, but from a standing position, doing some anti-rotation exercises, absolutely brilliant for your core and for shoulder workouts. You need to choose a comfortable weight. As you can see here, I'm starting to fatigue on my final sets. The idea is that you should actually keep quite fixed and just rowing through the back and the arms. Moving on to the lat pull down machine now. So before you see the usual handle that you might be used to, I'm alternating the grip on here by using a double D handle. I do like to get some variations in my grip, and the idea here, which I'll manoeuvre around so you can see from another angle, is that you pull it down and into your chest. The videos are sped up, so you need to be careful of that tempo. Don't overlook your tempo, guys, it's really important. You know, you may see some people in the gym absolutely bashing out some reps, but they're not actually hitting the muscle at all. It's sometimes useful to look at time under tension, so how long the muscle's under tension on the eccentric move. That's not to say that everything should be slowed down, it's just to be aware of having variation in your exercise, making sure that you are still getting that mind to muscle connection. Here I'm trying to do as many reps as possible, just as burnout towards the end of this exercise. Add some variety in your pull downs, guys, so choose handles with different width or grip. It just adds some variety in your back exercises, but also gives the opportunity to target the muscles from different angles. The cables are another piece of equipment that are brilliant in hitting the muscles from different angles. You can place the equipment higher up, or we can go lower down, just to give that variation with the height as well. There's so many different variations that can be done on the cable machines, from standing positions to seated positions as shown. I'm just trying to show you the variations for you throughout the video. I'm working here on around about 3 sets, pyramid sets, about 15 reps, and that's a lower weight, and as we increase the weight we lower the reps. This is a crossover rear delt fly using the cables. The idea here is to actually try and keep your arms as straight as possible, which I'm not actually showing. This is probably now not to do it, but there are different variations that can be used, and this is why I find videos great to check back your own form. I've noticed here already the pulleys were actually set too high, so I've got a bit of a bend at the elbow. They should be set just above my shoulder height to make sure that when I'm pulling back I'm not hitting the triceps, I'm hitting the delts. You may have seen me do a unilateral work with my legs, so similar I like to do so with my upper body. Rather than doing a lat pull down machine with both arms, here I'm using a one arm cable lat pull down, just to make sure that I'm not causing any muscular imbalances where one side is either stronger or weaker than the other one. Moving into the free weight section with a one arm dumbbell row, this is one of my favourite exercises. The key here is to make sure that you are bent right over, ladies. I'm sorry for the view, but some people stand too high with it and don't get low enough down. You need to make sure you keep that back really straight and row through those arms. Most of my sessions I like to end with some sort of burnout circuit or exercises with as many reps as possible. Here I'm doing a tricep, so it starts with a barbell upright row with about 15 reps. straight on into a bent over rear delt dumbbell row. Again, you want kind of a light to medium weight here, guys. You don't want to go too heavy because then you might miss on actually hitting the muscle. This is also superset with a one arm dumbbell lateral raise, and I probably chose a heavier weight than what I should have done here, so you'll notice actually that I only get up to about 8 reps. I should have changed the weight over. So guys, that was your pull session for today. I've got a push session, so the opposite of the pull, that will be coming up in the next week. I've got that all recorded and ready to go for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. You may want to use some of the exercises and pull them out. I've shown quite a few today, but just to show you a few different variations of things that you can do. I hope it was all of use to you. Please feel free to give me any messages. Add me on Instagram, JayneMasseyFit_FitUK, and give me a like, give a follow on, hit that subscribe button if you want to see some more, and I'll see you soon.
I do start my day with a really strong breakfast. Breakfast for me, I am massive on. If I don't eat enough, I'm already picking for, you know, I don't know, your allowance, whatever. And I think you need something fulfilling, you know, to start you off in the day while working long hours. And sometimes you're working certain jobs where you can't physically get that prep food in, you know, every 2 or 3 hours. So just making sure you're still keeping account of the calories that you're actually eating and how much your overall balance is.